investigations underway to figure out what compelled someone to carry out a rampage like this.
Yeah, what would? We've just learned about a note that was found in his pocket that may lead to some answers. Eyewitness News reporter Kimberly Richardson is in the newsroom with more. Kimberly?
And Charlene and Pedro will get to that note in a second, but we are just learning more from law enforcement sources that the suspected mass shooter Shane Tamura suffered 2 mental health crisis episodes in Nevada, one in 2022 and one just last year. At this point, it's not entirely clear why Tamura chose that building in Midtown where the NFL has offices. But now we're learning what investigators found in the 27-year-old's pocket may fill in some of the blanks. Police discovered a 3-page handwritten note. Sources say in it, Tamura made several references to the NFL while talking about his anger over his documented mental illness he claims was caused by playing high school football in California. He wrote he suffered from CTE, which is a brain disease linked to trauma caused by taking too many hits to the head. A former teammate spoke to our sister station in Los Angeles, KABC.
He was a great teammate. He was a great guy in general. He never really, he didn't cause any problems actually at all in the locker room or on the field. He was just a guy that really enjoyed the sport and not problematic at all. So when I found out the news, I was really shocked and I really couldn't believe it.
And again, investigators are still trying to piece together a motive, but it doesn't appear Tamura planned to get out of this mass shooting alive, because in that same note, he asked for his brain to be used for research. Also, Charlene and Pedro, we're getting some new information.
It's crazy. It's crazy. CTE. There are football players who have suffered from this. The famous one who took his life that I remember, Junior Seau. He took his life. He shot himself in the heart and said that he wanted to have his brain examined and researched. Football is a dangerous sport. It's a gladiator sport. For those of us who have played football, I played many positions. I played fullback. I played a little bit of running back. Wasn't that good. I played tight end, linebacker, defensive end. I got blown off the line. In my best position, I played quarterback. And I've gotten hit pretty hard. And I tell you, I still have injuries from playing football. Do I wish I never did it? Part of me, yes, my knees wouldn't be bad. But I'm glad I did, because I understood how to be on a team and how to play as a team and all that stuff, and how to be a leader, because as a quarterback, you're the field general. But there's a lot of people who are going through this, who are suffering, and they're suffering either in silence or they just don't have anybody that really cares about them. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. Let's get to another video.
He did have a note on him. The note alluded to that he felt he had CTE, a known brain injury for those who participate in contact sports. He appeared to have blamed the NFL for his injury. The NFL headquarters is located in the building at 345 Park Avenue. From our preliminary investigation, he took the wrong elevator bank up to the NFL headquarters. Instead, it took him to Rudin Management, and that is where he carried out additional shootings and took the lives of additional employees.
A lot of interesting information there. CBS.
Sad. Very sad. Very sad. He took the wrong elevator. I understand that some of us are going through some issues, but please seek help. Seek therapy. Go to your doctor. If you feel that you're diagnosed with something, get it professionally diagnosed. I would like to know, did he go to doctors and did the doctors diagnose him with this, or did he feel he was diagnosed with it? And we, as a people, we really need to look at our fellow men and women and say that, hey, listen, if they need some help, especially mental help, we need to be able to be there for them. because there's so many people, young people, especially, he's what, 27 years old, going through this by himself or possibly by himself and feel the need that he has to take lives. It's just very, very sad. It's heartbreaking, where we see so much chaos going on in not only in the country but around the world. It's just very sad, very sad. I appreciate each and every one of you for being with me, especially being with me up to this point. If you haven't already, please like the video and subscribe to this channel. That will help me out. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Let's get to another video that discusses it a little bit more.
I definitely had to stay disciplined. The coaches kept telling us, don't hold your heads down. It's just the first half, or it's actually just the first quarter. We just had to keep playing, keep fighting through it, and just hold our heads up high, and then a good result's gonna come.
That was Tamura almost a decade ago. He was a football standout at Granada Hills, where he graduated in 2016 after transferring from Golden Valley High School in Santa Clarita. NYPD says the 27-year-old is accused of walking into a New York City office building and opening fire, killing 4 people before taking his own life. One of Tamura's former teammates described him as a goofball and says he was stunned by the attack.
He was a great teammate. He was a great guy in general. He never really he didn't cause any problems actually at all in the locker room or on the field. He was just a guy that really enjoyed the sport and not problematic at all.
We've also learned Tamura obtained a concealed firearms permit in 2022 issued by Las Vegas police, where his family was living after moving there from California. Tamura had a history of mental health issues. Law enforcement sources tell ABC News the suspect had 2 mental health crisis holds in Nevada, one in 2022 and the other just last year. Now, as we come back out here live, NYPD detectives are now on their way to Las Vegas to carry out a search warrant as part of their ongoing investigation. And we have also learned that at the time of the shooting, the suspect was actually working for Horseshoe Hotel over in Las Vegas. He was a part of the security department over there. So they are saying this morning that they're confirming he was in fact an employee and that they are now cooperating with law enforcement.
So I have to ask a question. He had a concealed carry license, right? And he had not 1, but 2 mental episodes. Those episodes are not reasons for those weapons to be taken away or his concealed carry license to be taken away. I'm trying to really figure that one out, because if those were taken away, if it was taken away, or if it were taken away, we wouldn't be hearing this right here. In fact, I feel that this is the reason why we need to have more regulation when it comes to concealed carry laws, and say that, hey, listen, yes, you can get it. You can get a gun, but we need to have a mental evaluation of you just to make sure that you're okay. And it should be that every single year there's a mental evaluation, because when you have a weapon, you have the power to take people's lives, as we see here. Now, I know conservatives are going to say, that's stepping on someone's Second Amendment rights. No, it's not. No, it's not. You have the right to bear arms, but you don't have the right to bear arms and you crazy, because now do you have the right to take people's lives? This person took 4 lives and then claim, I got CTE. Come on, man. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous, man. My heart goes out to the victims. My heart goes out to the victims. Just so sad. So sad. I want to get to one last thing. And this is from the Mayo Clinic, and it's talking about chronic traumatic encephalopathy. Chronic traumatic encephalopathy, also known as CTE, is a brain disease likely caused by repeated head injuries. It causes the death of nerve cells in the brain, known as degeneration. CTE gets worse over time. The only way to definitively diagnose CTE is after death during an autopsy of the brain. That is crazy. CTE is rare and not well understood, but experts don't believe it's related to a single head injury. CTE appears be related to repeated head injuries, often occurring in contact sports or military combat. CTE also has been associated with second impact syndrome, when a second head injury occurs before symptoms of a previous head injury have fully resolved. Experts are still trying to understand how repeated head injuries and other factors might contribute to the changes in the brain that results in CTE. Researchers are looking at how the number of head injuries someone experiences and how bad the injuries are may affect risk of CTE. Experts also don't yet know how often CTE occurs in the population. So it's only can be really diagnosed when someone dies. If you wanted your brain to be researched of this, you should just took yourself out. Why take out 4 people? Why go out like that? Those 4 people didn't ask to lose their lives because of you. If you felt that you had this, which now I know, and I apologize for what I thought before. I thought that it was diagnosed before that. That is diagnosed when someone passes, and they do research on the brain. So I misspoke. I'm sorry for that. But if you felt that you had this right here, then you should have just taken yourself out if you feel the need to, and then ask for your brain to be researched. But this is just sad, guys. It's so, so sad. My heart goes out to all the people who passed. It happened in New York City, Midtown, Park Avenue. I am from Brooklyn. As a bus driver, I've drove up and down Park Avenue, so I know Park Avenue like the back of my hand. And it's very, very sad. It's heartbreaking. Anytime you hear things like this happen anywhere, it's heartbreaking. But what happened in my backyard is just, it hits home. But guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, please like the video, make some comments, and subscribe to this channel. All that good stuff will help as I continue to grow on this YouTube platform. Thank you for watching. Be safe. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Peace.